Hello.
Hi there,
Welcome.
everyone. Hit it, baby.
Okay. Welcome everybody to our new channel. This is the dynamic
Mother,
mother-daughter
daughter,
duo, and we're here to bring y'all some enlightenment.
And news, opinions, nagging, and the Word of God.
Uncut and raw.
Yeah. So you're going to just have to forgive us. This is our first foray into broadcast television. So we're using our notes. We're going to be giving our opinions. And we're going to try to keep it short, sweet, pithy, and to the point. So what we really want to hit today, based on the news of late, is this so-called emergent feminism since our president was elected. And I'm basing this on my daughter's very wise reflections on some of the outrage we feel as women of God, listening to what we've been seeing and hearing on television.
Oh yes. And you just keep going.
Okay. No, it's we have our little talking points.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I guess we want to cover is our reflections on what we saw as far as this spontaneous march that was held within a week of an inauguration.
It was planned, by the way.
Yeah.
They announced it before the inauguration happened. There were already articles, saying that this was going to take place, probably about within a week before the inauguration happened. So, just saying.
Just saying. And you know, I have to give credit to George Soros for where he puts his money, because he tends to put it where his, I won't say mouth, I'm going to use the other orifice, but being a Christian woman, I'm not going to say that.
His bumhole.
Yeah, the level of professionalism, the fact that we had permits, staging, celebrities, professional signs made on the spur of the moment tells us all that this was neither spontaneous nor wide-ranging, especially since our sisters who believe in the right to life and who are conservative were not only asked not to come, but were dissed if they did show up.
Mm-hmm. It's a damn shame.
Yeah. So what's my question I had was, they're talking about their rights being violated. Can somebody please tell me what rights? Expound on that, my darling.
I mean, they have the right to protest. They have the right still. I mean, no legislation has been, to my knowledge, no legislation has been passed yet.
Nope.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have the right to vote last time I checked. I mean, I don't know what they were doing on November 8th, but I voted.
Yeah.
Hello. And, reproductive rights.
Let's call those reproductive rights infanticide rights, since it's not the right to reproduce, it's the right to kill the results of your reproductive activity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the right to have, I guess they're upset because they think Donald Trump is going to come up with some way to prevent them from having free sex.
Oh my gosh. Guys, he's gonna cock block you right there in the moment. He's gonna show up, he's gonna bust in through the window, and he's
Boom.
gonna shoot you.
And not only that, he's gonna kill that moment. Don't you know?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Kill your mood.
That's it. So the thing that maybe Donald Trump is doing in terms of his wanting not to have federal funds for abortion is, not only does he believe that conception happens, life begins at conception, but that maybe it's probably looking down the road at taxpayers like us who have to pay for your clinics, which are not prenatal, by the way, clinics, your diseases, your health care, your the staffs and the people that have to take care of that as a result of your licentious behavior, which frankly we feel, ladies, for those of you who don't watch hearings, if you just keep your legs closed,
you don't have no problem.
Right. And you know
wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
Okay?
Woo.
It's amazing how, what is it we call it? It's called, what is it when you don't have sex before marriage? Works every time it's tried.
Wow. News flash.
All right.
If you had some self-control,
right,
you wouldn't be getting pregnant, you wouldn't be getting diseases, and you would probably be overall a lot happier.
Right. But
just saying,
if you want men to respect you, maybe you should behave more like a lady it would probably go a long way, since you get upset, you feminists, you get really upset when we talk about men dissing me, men not honoring me, men not respecting me, men, uh, what do you call that when you, I'm trying to find the word, they objectify you as a sex.
But you're wearing pussy hats as you're marching down Washington, you idiots! What do you...
Okay.
You want to be respected as women, but you say the only thing that classifies you as a woman is your vagina, is your body parts.
Yeah, that's your identity.
I mean, yes, genetically, if you are born with a vagina, you are indeed a woman.
That's how we look.
And if you're born with a penis, you are a man.
Yep.
And if you want to change that later down your life, I'm sorry, living a lie.
Yeah. Because
I'm going to make a lot of people angry with this, but I really don't care, because...
Chromosomes don't change just because you put the parts in different places. Sorry.
Yes.
It's a reality check, folks.
And if you complain really that, people are objectifying you because, you dress like a call girl and you're wearing no shirt with tape over your nipples, trying to protest for your rights, you're kind of putting this on yourself, you know what I mean? I mean, when was the last time that, I don't know. I don't have an example, but...
Should I respect that? I respect your right to protest.
Okay. Respect is a quality that is earned, and it's not a right. I mean, if you want to get a job, let's say I want to go and be a lawyer.
Right.
So I don't just walk into an office, ask for a job interview in sweatpants and
exactly
and like 15 piercings
and
no college education, saying I want a job interview to work here as a lawyer.
Hello.
You will be laughed at. And you will be driven out of that office.
And if you want to be qualified in a specific position, i.e. a woman or a lady, perhaps if you were to conduct yourselves as such, not going around threatening to blow up the White House, not saying that you're going to give blowjobs to anybody who votes for Hillary, perhaps men would think more highly of you and maybe start treating you differently. So it's not, in our opinion, you want to blame white Christian men for their problems that they brought to the world and have made your lives miserable, without you probably looking within yourself to see where it is that in this feminist world you like to live in, that maybe you're just acting out because you weren't acting like a lady.
Did y'all hear that?
Did I just say that?
Did you hear that?
I just said that.
And wow, what can I add to that? I mean, guys, it's really simple. Let me just start with this. As a former feminist, a former third wave feminist, and I believe also a former second wave feminist, we know the experience, and I know what you guys think, and all your arguments and kind of where you're coming from. But in the real life, and not Tumblr or Facebook or social media or Huffington Post, outside of that, this world has kind of unspoken rules, and I know you guys want to try and break that down, and that's kind of what you're doing now with all these protests, we think conflict with the election process, free process of your opinion in the natural world in which we live in, where we're all adults. And you lose.
Oh my God, I have to accept the results. And my life will just have to move on.
Oh my gosh.
How will I ever survive?
Is it not crazy?
Where
are we gonna go from here?
How does my apology begin?
We may as well just
fall into the hole.
We should just strip down and march down Washington and say fuck you anyone who disagrees with
and put a big plastic vagina on my head with a nipple umbrella. So ladies, if you really are serious about feminism, maybe you should look to your inner identity as a human being first. And even with that, I think I'll qualify it by saying, let's kick it up a notch, shall we? We all like to do this. Let's just define ourselves, instead of just being a woman, as a daughter of God. If you are a daughter of God, and God is your parent and your father, who in the hell?
Whoa. You're about to trigger me right now.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if I agree with that.
That's probably right.
You
You're not
can't
gonna.
you can't just say that I'm a daughter